Hey there, everyone. I'm Round the Wheel, and welcome to the newest project in the Lemmings stable. That is Lemmings Plus. This is, as you can tell, this is DOS graphics. This is much older than what we've gotten used to seeing with the Lem Mini and the everything. This is based mostly on DOS mechanics, DOS graphics. It's actually the first level pack in a long-running series. So there are fewer custom elements than there would be in later entries in the series, but we'll still see a few neat things that are different from regular Lemmings, particularly in terms of making this less of a luck-based game. The ability to choose a lemming facing left or right is present in this game. Uh, you can assign tasks while lemmings are paused, and a host of other things that we will see as we play this game, but it is on the older end of level packs, so it has a difficulty curve much more in line with the original Lemmings, even more so than Dove Limbs stuck to that curve. This is a very slavish recreation of Lemmings. In fact, you could almost say this is basically just Lemmings remix. And even down to the fact that there are 30 levels per difficulty rating, except in this game there are 5 difficulty ratings. The first Lemmings Plus game is by far the largest of them with 150 levels in all. We've got the mild rating, and then we move on to wimpy, and then medium, I guess, meaty. Although that might be where the levels start to get meaty in terms of content. Puns. And then you got danger, but that's not even the last one, because then you have psycho. But we're not going to worry about that right now. We're just going to go on to mild, and we're going to behave mildly. And we're going to get started here. This is actually the second attempt I've made at recording this first episode, so I'm familiar with these first levels that we're going to play. We're going to play 10 levels here to start, because frankly that's how quickly they move by. But this time, in order to prevent some pretty gnarly audio desync, I'm going to have to be hiding the cursor. So I can kind of see the cursor flicking in and out on the screen, but you are not going to be able to see the cursor, you on the other end watching this from the YouTube vantage point. So I will try to audibly explain basically what you should be paying attention to at the time, kind of like a cooking show. But so I will make an attempt to try to, with my words, make you focus on what we should be watching at the time, because it might be a little hard for you to see what's going on at times. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can follow this pretty easily. Hopefully you can follow a level like Just Walk. I think canonically this is the mound of dirt on top of which Just Dig is situated. Just Dig is one level below, and this is us walking on top, making fun of the lemmings who have to dig. 10 lemmings, 10% to be saved, just like same stats as Just Dig, except this is Just Walk. We have nothing. We have nothing going for us. We do have regular some Lim Mini sound effects here. We don't have the DOS sound effects, as were when the game was first released, and I believe this is the Master System version of the soundtrack. So, one thing though is we don't have fast forward now, since we're dealing in DOS physics. We don't have fast forward anymore. So, might be some selective editing from time to time, but hey, how about that? First level solved, and virtually no effort on our parts. Good job, us. Let's give ourselves a pat on the back for all the mental calisthenics we had to go through in order to solve that level. Good for us. Next up is be careful. We don't have to be too careful though, I suppose, because we only have to save 20% of 80 lemmings. We could really do a number on this level if we wanted. There we go. So we've got Lim Mini sound effects, essentially. We got Lim Mini sound effects. Whoa, hey, where do you think you're going, Pally boy? There we go. Let's get everybody out with a 99 release rate. I can't just double click and make it go to 99. I actually have to crank it now. I have to crank it manually. I have to jiggle the handle. This darn thing won't start if I don't hit it a few times. Bam, bam, bam. Go to 99. Damn you. There we go. Yeah, you're going to be hearing a lot of yippee. Yippee is a sound that you're going to have to get used to. Although you may already be used to it. I honestly don't remember if yippee is the sound they make when they jump in the door in Lim Mini. Shows you how much attention I pay to things. Yeah, we might as well save 100%, you know? We might as well sit here and just kibitz while we solve these really easy levels, like heading on in. Should just take a single digger to solve this level. There we go. Let's go ahead and, yeah, right about the middle here. I think that would be the most positive strategy. Although this is DOS Lemmings, so we could, I think. Let's see if we can go ahead and glitch this out. Let's see if I even hit right on that, first of all. Because this is based so heavily on DOS, I have a feeling I'm going to be able to get away with this right here. Hopefully you can see the ring around the digger. Yes, sure enough, you hit that trigger right on, you could jump in from a high height. Maybe we can use that to break a level or two from time to time. And I was going to have this guy bash through the exit, but here's another nice thing about Lemmings Plus that we can show off. When you detonate a bomber in this game, no countdown. He just blows up right off the bat. I know some of you are going to love that mechanic. Some of you who find the walking bomber kind of tiresome, I know some of you are really going to get a kick out of that. So no walking bomber puzzles to be found. Nary a walking bomber for the next 146 levels. I know a lot of you are going to get real excited about that. In the style of 80 Lemmings, got to save 50%. And let's just bash on through to the exit. Let's just take everybody we can and bash through. Even if we weren't able to bash through, we've got this little contrivance right here. Will they splat from that height, or is that just a perfectly arranged kind of thing? Let's just go ahead and just take every guy we can and just... Oh man, they've got quite the stream there. They've got quite the stream of destruction going here through this little wall. That is quite the golden shower they've got going there. No, I don't apologize for that joke. Why do you ask? Let's go ahead and 99 up. Wow, they are safe no matter where they're going. This is designed to keep Lemmings safe during shipping no matter what. Amazon Prime 2-day shipping. All your Lemmings are going to get to you nice and safely. So there you go. There's a pretty simple level. And I think I've mentioned this, but I'm pretty sure this is the Master System version of the soundtrack that's been put into this game. It kind of used... I'm pretty sure it used like original DOS music before, but there was a patch added sometime that made it use, especially around the time that it was made into its own little executable file. This is an exe file that I'm playing right now. It has everything you need to play it in one nice little convenient file. The graveyard, 50 Lemmings, and I gotta say 40%. That means 20. And I have 20 floaters. We could just guess if we wanted, we could just assign 20 floaters and then be done with it. Are we going to be that cruel, though? I don't think so. Well, maybe. We'll see. We'll just assign as many floaters as we can here at the outset. Whoa, 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 whoa. Forgot about the little... I think we're going to have to desecrate some memories in order to make it to the exit here. There we go. Where's the... Okay, there's the beginning of our... Oh, hey, it doesn't even unpause after I assign. I have to re-unpause it myself. Okay, that I was not aware of. That's pretty cool. I like the little hanging muck effect that we've got going on here. Oh, hey, we're officially at the end of whatever we can do with these guys. So, yeah, so let's go ahead and dig. I think one guy can afford to splatulate himself. Oh, poor little man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to endure that. May you forever be avenged. There we go. Let's go ahead and, we can hold to the right. I think, yeah, there it goes. Yeah, I held to the right and he bashed to the right. So, yeah, a lot of gross triple trouble type situations definitely being averted there. That's great. So let's move on to level 6. You can see we're moving really quickly. These are very definitely fun style levels. Maybe 1 or 2 assignments tops needed to get through the whole thing and more or less get everybody to safety. I think we want to keep everyone in the cells here. You can see in the middle there, I'm circling it, but you can't see the cursors, so very many apologies. Okay, yeah, we don't want to go directly underneath the doors with our digging. That would be pretty awful. Let's go ahead and raise the release rate, because that gets us the victory procedure. And you can see they're falling out to the left here, kind of like in Moby Limbs, except I think that's programmed in here, so it's not really a glitchy thing with a piece of land making it look nice. So we got kind of a makeshift little smiley face here. Yay! Everybody is happy, jumping in by twos. Good old buddy system. There we go. Excellent. All right, we can keep on moving. I don't care about the score. Points are not important in Lemmings. What's important is solving puzzles and moving on. The staircase. The staircase. How are we going to get up the staircase? I think I might be fancy and do a little backwards staircasing here. 50 Lemmings, and now we have to save 30. Ooh, we're going up by tens. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take this. I think scrolling is a little faster by default. Yeah, you don't have slow scrolling and fast scrolling. You just have one more or less constant speed, and you can click. All right, let's get everybody out since they're all safe. Let's 99 it up. All right, and then once we get up here, let's dig. We're gonna kind of. This looks kind of like builders will help you here, but we're gonna end up doing the. We're gonna do the good old-fashioned postcard from Lemmingland way. Mine our way down. This is where it's gonna get kind of ugly because this is where I'm missing that good old fast forward right about now. Excuse me. It would be really convenient here. I could edit this out, but I doubt I'm going to because I want to see how long a raw audio file can go before the audio just starts really stinking up with the desync. I hope that doesn't happen. If audio desync doesn't happen, then we can go on with this, and I'll be happy about that. Otherwise, I gotta fall back on another series. So kind of a strange thing to mention because if we move on to another series, then you'll hear about this, or then you won't hear about this, and you'll never know unless I tell you. And then let's go ahead and make him an athlete so that he can. It's gonna be a real mess getting everybody out of there. So I'm not gonna. Okay. Yeah, you know what? We've wasted plenty of tasks on you. Why don't we just blow you up on the wall? So nice not having a countdown. I'm going to get spoiled by that. But yeah, if we go ahead and we play this game, then all of that talk about desync and stuff is for naught. And then if we don't play that game, then you never know about it in the first place. So it's all really kind of a weird jumble. Wish you had them? $1 million bills that counted as legal tender? Yes, I do wish I had those. 50 Lemmings, gotta save 40%. They're slowly creeping up. 20, 30, 40. You gotta save more and more. This is how the curve manifests itself in this game. Yes, bashers, but what they mean is, do you wish you had bashers? In which case, yeah, I could get by without them. I think we can even get by without killing anybody here. So I think we can save this. Yeah, we can save this by. There we go, and then put the release rate up to 99. There we go. We didn't even have to do a fancy climb bomb. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We can just break the wall, patch it, and break it again. Break the patch. Break yourself of the patch. It's a nasty habit. You don't want to get involved in all that pitchy patchery. No, sir. Not even for a second. All right, quite enough yippee. Quite enough yippee. I'm gonna have to take like 10 a leave to get rid of that yippee out of my head. It's going to fill my nightmares. Tricky hit. Let's take a tricky hit. Don't eat the brown acid, but it looks like brown acid is all we're surrounded by. I don't think we're going to be entering that little lizard's purview anytime soon. Let's just go ahead and mine from right here. I think a mining job from right here might do it for us. And, you know, we might also want to mine from the left. Just to, let's see, will that keep everybody in? Yes, it will. All right, and then we can build to patch it up. There we go. The elongated scrotum of justice doing its job. Doing its job every single day of the week. All right, get down in there, and I think everybody... Wow, they poured out... But then again, that was only 40, so... And everybody went to the right as well. Good for them. No weird straggles. Nobody going to the left and having to be made a blocker or something. I like it when a plan comes together. Don't you, Mr. Lizard? Staring off into the middle distance, contemplating his place in life, wondering where it all went wrong. Yeah, me too. Take your time. Take your time. There is not actually a gap there, according to the mini-map. In the middle of the level there, that is not actually a gap. It's just really thin floor. But you got to save all of them this time. Take your time. Yes, 10 lemmings, 10 climbers. But if you just assign them climbers right out of the gate, they'll go over the wall and they'll die. So we got to be really... We got to have at least some patience here. So wait until they bump and turn around. Don't bump your butt on the pillar on the way out. You'll get locked in. Looks like we're locked in for a victory, and that's going to be it today. 10 levels is a lot. I cannot remember the last time I played 10 levels in a day. in a Lemmings game. That seems almost unconscionable, and yet here we are. I have missed DOS Lemmings. I was brought up on DOS Lemmings. I was reared on DOS Lemmings. And there's something I'm kind of missing about those stark black backgrounds that just kind of enhance the feeling of hopelessness, you know? I've redecorated in the years since. I'm more accustomed to that navy blue background. But just that stark black, there's always something I've loved about it. And especially in certain levels in the original game, like a particular one is Origins and Lemmings. It looks really good against the gold pillars in that particular level. So, kind of getting back to basics here. This is like this is the YouTube Lemmings version of Roughing It, essentially. Uh, which, speaking of, oh, I can't just choose my levels from a menu. I guess I have to write down a password now. Why don't we do that? Why don't we grab pen and paper here? And, oh, wow, what a feeling. I have not done this. I have not had the need to write down a password for a game in quite some time. NSNRMC. Wow. Huh. What an odd feeling that kind of filled me with. I feel kind of wistful all of a sudden. The weirdest things can trigger that sometimes. Writing down a password. It's been ages since I had to do that. I'm gonna go think about my childhood for a while. I'm gonna go rock back and forth in the fetal position and think back to the days when I used to walk around the block with a Walkman with a Ray Stevens tape in it. This is getting weird. Weird in a hurry. Might as well drop it there. I'll see you guys next time on level 11. Maybe we can really power through the mild rating if we're up to it. I will see you guys next time for more mild salsa.